Hi guys, welcome back to Shenanigans and More. Whoa, what's wrong with my voice? Anyways, I want to show off my cute little hat straight from Mexico. Woo, representing. But just want to say hi, you guys. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to Shenanigans and More. And this is your psycho host, Psycho Alex, coming straight to you from where? Los Angeles. I forgot where I live. The fuck? And I just want to give a shout out to my beautiful friend. Of course, I forgot to get her Instagram. Who's a very beautiful artist, and look at this work. It's amazing, right? Because fuck, yeah, life. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so happy, and it's going on the wall. I just haven't rearranged the wall, so I decided to show it off right here. Voila! But it's so pretty. I'm obsessed. Look at the dimension it makes, you know what I mean? Okay, anyways. So today's episode is called I don't know what the fuck is called. Basically it's just I had a really curious question. It didn't happen to me recently. I want to say, oh yeah, it did. Actually, I did. But I was really curious to know, like, is it most likely that men will approach women wearing a ring band or a ring period, like, assuming that they're married or not, or taken somehow? Is it most likely for men to approach women who are wearing ring bands, or is it most likely for women to approach men who are wearing ring bands? Now, I got a little bit of everything as far as responses go from the crowd. I don't think the red lipstick went with today's episode. I feel like it looks so weird. Anyways, sorry, I get distracted by my own face. What was I saying? So it's a little bit of everything, but the funniest part is that I think a lot of dudes were honest, and they were saying that they would most likely, or men would most likely approach women whether they had a ring or not, and I thought that was funny. At least they were being honest. But women weren't being as honest. Because I only got one saying that not blaming, but like saying that women would most likely be the ones to approach a dude with a ring. But I think it's funny because, in all honesty, I feel like I've seen it too many times, and I don't think I approached a dude wearing a ring. But I would approach a dude. Like, I would straight up go in and say, hey, you want to go out? But not necessarily because he's wearing a ring, but it does make a dude more desirable that way, at least in my opinion. But anyway, so I got half and half. Some people said that it was depending on the individual and not so much whether they were a dude or a dudette approaching a man or a woman. And then two people said men most likely would approach a woman whether she had a ring on it or not, and if then after that it would be on her to agree and have this affair. And then only one said women were most likely to, and I don't agree. I'm sorry. I feel like dudes, in my personal opinion, dudes would ask me maybe if I'm taken, or would like see that I have a ring and then just assume that I'm taken and then not ask me out, which is cool. I wear rings all the time, doesn't mean anything. It's just that this ring finger fits better than this one because my hands are fat. It's true. But I'm losing the weight, you guys, so I'm working on it. Oh god, you can see my ugly ass watch tan. Anyways, so yeah, but I've seen girls who don't give two fucks. As a matter of fact, it looks more desirable, and that is where my opinion is. Long story short, I think we're all capable of capable of just like asking a dude or a dudette and not respect the fact that they might be taken. But in my opinion, a woman sees a man with a ring as a challenge, as a, ooh, he's taken, but I bet you I can make him mine, you know, kind of thing. And sometimes it's just because they're bored. Sometimes it's just because dudes look more desirable, or because for some reason women like to have things they can't have. Not saying all women, just saying some women. And then some of them also just look at a man like he's a keeper. You know, he's like, that's what makes him more desirable. That he will be a good husband or a good father and stuff, and that's like automatically what they assume, which may not even be true, because I've actually met dudes who like are assholes and are married and are cheaters and don't give two fucks about their wives and their kids, and yet they're still married, you know, and still have the ring, and that just automatically makes them desirable. So nah. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say that I never did it, but I'm also gonna tell you it was the one and only time that it's ever gonna happen, because I respect married people, and because, you know, it wasn't, I didn't get anything out of it, basically. You know, like, it wasn't worth it. But for sure, like, I won't do it again. And that's one of the things too, that I always respect, like, people who are married. I respect people who are taken. I feel like that's a big no for me. I think it's a Scorpio thing too. It's also that I'm a very like respectful of loyalty and like faithfulness. I want to be and also karma's a bitch, you guys. Like, fuck that. I'm not trying to fucking like get hit by by fucking karma and just like fuck my life up because I thought someone was desirable because they were wearing a ring. Like, no, not worth it. There's too many dudes or dudettes out there for one of you to just like fuck yourself over for someone who might not even ever leave their partner for you, just to let you know. And why do that? Just cut yourself the trouble. There's too many people out there. But I think dudes are also capable of it. That's true, but I feel like it's most often that women disregard the fact, not disregard, challenge the fact that they have a ring. And dudes are just kind of be like, oh, she's taken, like, you know, not gonna approach. But that's just my opinion, you guys. If you have any more questions, any more suggestions, or any more personal views on that fact, are you one who would approach a person based on them having a ring? And if so, why? What gets you off about that? Tell me. Leave comments below. Go on Instagram and follow Shenanigans and More Instagram's page and let me know. Shoot your message and tell me. If you have shot your shot, shoot your shot your shot. I don't know. If you have tried to actually ask someone with a ring out and then been told no, or what happened, tell us. Did you become their lover? Please do tell. So, and you could do it with confessions anonymously. But seriously though, like, let me know, because I didn't get to just not too many people actually answered this question. I feel like because they don't want to be honest. Because they might have done some things. I was just telling you guys in all honesty, like, honestly, it wasn't that it wasn't like worth it when I did it. It wasn't worth it. But I mean, like, in the fact that, why do that? You know, like, why mess up something like that for someone? One, I wouldn't want it done to me, even though it has been done to me. And two, like, I don't know. I just think it sucks approaching someone with a ring. I mean, I'm wearing a ring now, but this is not a wedding ring, you know? This is not like I'm engaged or anything like I was before. So, I don't know. I think that I mean, you can ask. Approaching them is one thing, yes. Like, asking if they're taken is a whole other. And continue to be with them while they're taken, or like, and continue to ask them out, or like, try to get at them basically, even though they're taken. Like, that's where the real sin is, But ask if they're taken, and if they're not, then yeah, that's a risk, because they could say that they're not, and they are, and then you don't know, and then you get beat up by the husband or wife. So you never know. So that's my 2 cents on, do women or men approach people who are taken. So it's just, leave your comments below and let me know what you think. Message me on Instagram at Shenanigans and More _ and now we're on TikTok as well. Gotta stay with the times. I'm old. I don't even know how to work it. But, well, I know how to work it, just not TikTok. But yeah, dudes, just let me know what you think. How is it that you feel? Have you been approached? Have you taken a Sancho or a Sanchita? Let me know, and I'll keep your secret. Just, how do you feel about the whole thing? And no real judgment, regardless of what I said. I mean, to each their own, my life is my life, your life is your life, and no judgment. So, enjoy, you guys. This has been Shenanigans and More, and I'll see you guys next time.